I've said this before. I've said this before. I've said this before. I would say, if they are performing witness tampering with this repeated assault of my abdomen and my intestines, this repeated assault of the right side of my frontal lobe, these repeated accounts of bombardment with telepathy and implantable devices. Let me put it this way: you're a smart guy. If they can create a brain-computer interface that they can pass into my brain via beam, that's highly advanced, where if I think of images, they come to awareness and they appear on a computer. Or if I think a thought and it comes to awareness, it goes to a computer as typed text or even out of a speaker. If they can do that, it should be easy to understand they can create other devices and other implantable devices, not just brain computer interfaces. So once you can, I'd like to think you can speculate upon this, which they can do because I'm a victim of these things. So that's how I know. But regardless of that, I would say I'd like to say these people performing repeated accounts of witness tampering. They're not just looking at 20 years. If you're performing witness tampering for a terrorist organization, people intimidating and coercing civilian populations, or people using intimidation and coercion to influence the policy of a government, I would say they are terrorists. And these terrorists need to go to prison for life. I'm fed up with this nonsense. These kids' repeated accounts of assault and witness tampering doesn't just mean they're witness tamperers. They're performing witness tampering for a terrorist organization, which means they serve a role or function in a terrorist organization, which means they're an accessory to terrorism, an accomplice or something, or just an outright terrorist and I'm part of a terrorist organization. So why don't let someone arrest these people? And who's culpable? And who are the people who know who these terrorists are performing witness tampering daily on American citizens, especially an American citizen, with key information about RICO, terrorism, organized crime, threats to national security, and technology that endangers humanity, the globe, as well as terrorist operations such as terrorist financing, as well as different forms of hand tying exercises that endanger humanity. Not to mention, I would be a witness in the case. So, who is allowing this to occur and who are culpable, more than culpable, or who are their accessories and accomplices lying for these witness tamperers and terrorists? Um, which I would say, if you're a witness tamperer for a terrorist organization, you are a terrorist. I'm pretty sure, could be wrong, but you'd at least be an accomplice, accessory, something of that nature. But I think actually, if you're a part of the terrorist organization and performing witness tampering, you're a fucking terrorist. Is my theory. Pardon my French. I'm just saying. But how are these guys not in prison? And who are the people who know who these guys are? Not arresting terrorists, because they need to go to prison too. And who are these guys not reporting terrorism because they're culpable?